Force Gurkha Rainforest Challenge India, touted to be the country's toughest international off-road motorsport event, was back in Goa with its fourth season from 24th to 28th July. The incessant rains in the state had set the perfect stage for one of the most talked about off-roading events in the country, held across 9 days in the muckiest and slushiest parts of Goa. RFC India, the India chapter of the Malaysian RFC, was launched by Delhi-based Kuga Motorsport 4 years ago in 2014. The Malaysian RFC is listed among the top 10 toughest motor races in the world and has over 20 editions worldwide. Over the last 3 years, RFC India has managed to secure position in the top 3 in the RFC Global Series. Apart from 3 editions in Goa, RFC has also 2 regional chapters in Bangalore and Chandigarh. Contrary to last year, where the event used to start from the city centre and proceed towards the off-road locations in the various parts of Goa, this year the event will start right from the off-road heartland and conclude in the city. The competition saw participants overcome rigorous obstacles in their quest for the trophy. This year, 40 robust teams from across the country, each comprising a driver and a co-driver, competed against each other, with the top Indian driver of the competition getting monetary benefits worth $8,000, including a free automatic entry to the Rainforest Challenge Mother event to be held in Malaysia later in the year. The first set of special stages of the off-road motorsport mega event started at Shenem in Kashi on July 24th, followed by Sukerbag in Kavarim on July 25th and 26th, and at Green Hills Agri Farm in Maina, Kavarim on July 27th and 8th. The competition concluded in Donapala, with the final special stages being held at Rajiv Gandhi IT Habitat on July 29th and 30th. We caught up with Team Mudhogs, who were tending to their off-roader before getting right back into the action of the Donapala leg of RFC 2017. The team has come to participate for RFC 2017 all the way from Sakleshpur, Karnataka, and were very upbeat about their performance. We caught up with them to get a sense of their experience.
Team of 5, now we are a huge team and we're all here today. I mean, we've been here for the past 10 days. And every
4 years we have been.
And it's been about 4 years since we formed the club. Been doing other off-roading events, but an event of this size, yeah, I debuted last year, but had a problem with my vehicle on the first day itself, so I couldn't complete the event. So this year I've come prepared and I've reached the 6th day, so hopefully I'll finish it.
We at HCN Cafe could well understand that a lot of painstaking blood, sweat and tears would have gone into preparing for an event of this magnitude. Team Mudhogs gives us a hint why.
It's a long journey. We worked for 1 year to prepare this vehicle, and it's expensive also. So we worked day and night just to take out the vehicle outside, and technically it's very challenging. We have assembled a lot of other vehicles part to this, and just we made up a good vehicle. Gypsy, and this is got 1.6 Baleno engine with supercharger.
Yeah, initially the first couple of days looked really tough. Days has been the terrain which is similar to ours back in Sakleshpur. So we are quite experienced with the terrain. For the first 2 days the vehicle broke down and we missed a couple of stages where we could easily get quite a few points on board. But since we missed those, we couldn't really get into the top 10 or something like that. But after that, everything seems to be in shape, and we are rolling it fine.
An important but often unrecognized aspect of being successful at such a grueling sport is to have a great co-driver. Here's why.
Great experience for me because it was a debut off-roading for me also, to learn a lot of things, and I've been getting addicted to this event right now. So whatever events next, whatever it happens, I think I'll be going with my driver and see that we get a lot of trophies and try to win a lot of challenges and overcome all the stages. So next year we come fully prepared and see that we come at least by top 5 for the next season. Coordination with your driver is very important because here it's a 15-minute stage. For each stage we have timing, and coordination with the driver and right set of winching, like if you have certain terrains where you need winching and other obstacles you have to cross, the faster you do the winching, you save a lot of time. So you see that you try to avoid all the obstacles and do a better job and finish the track on time without any penalties. We have a walk-in, like the first 2 competitors go on a stage. So when we see other vehicles going, we can get a hang of how the vehicles go and see. Because here also, if you touch some, you say a cone or a bunting, you get a penalty. So if you have a good timing also, you get either 10 or 20 points deduction. So that's very bad for us. So I have to guide the driver, coordinate with him, saying that okay, there's a cone here, just see that you don't touch that or it doesn't fall down, so that we don't get penalties, and if you have a good time, we get a good points also.
So it would be fair to say that more dangerous than the rocks is the cones and the buntings?
I could say that also, because if you cross the rocks, and even if it takes time, it's okay. But if you touch the bunting or you throw down the cone, you get a penalty there. So you're losing the points also.
Okay.
As with anything relating to engines, it's all about the horsepower. And as a special treat, Team Mudhogs coordinator Darpan Gowda gave us a special backstage all-access pass to tell us more about their unique and first of its kind engine at the event.
So this is the first Indian vehicle which is running on a supercharger. So viewers, I'll just make sure that you're going to hear the sound. What is the power of the torque, power of the engine and the torque.
So what you just heard is a supercharger squeaking. We are the first ever to install and successfully run supercharger in India.
So basically this engine was it's done in it's a Ram Auto Tricks. It's in near Indiranagar. So this is the first ever Indian vehicle to run on a supercharger. So here, this what you see here, this is a supercharger that is running in a 1.6 Baleno engine supercharger. This is a big intercooler which we have fixed. Everybody has their own mindset, and basically we want to do something new and inventive. So we are from a drag team. So our team we have a Guinness record where in 10 days, 10 different states, 10,000 kilometers is driven in a nano. So I'll show you the 2 people. We call here Mr. Prabhudas, and this is Venu, this is Vijay. So this basically they are the team of Auto Tricks. They run an engine, we run a garage in the name of Auto Tricks. This is in Bangalore. So this is our baby, so we came with an invention so that everybody runs with a turbocharger. We thought we should be something new and we should make something different. So we came up with the concept of supercharger. So that is how, for the first time, we just tried and tested, but it's going great. The whole of Goa, no, we don't know Nathan Bairamudi, but everybody identifies Nathan Bairamudi by the sound of the engine, which runs in a supercharger 1.6.
And before we knew it, Team Mudhog's excellent team of mechanics had their beast of a machine ready to take another run at the rugged Donapala terrain, as well as their competition.
Team Mudhogs!
As a matter of pride for us, 3 teams from Goa competed in Force Gurkha 2017. The first team from the state, Cedric Jordan Da Silva, with co-driver Dushyant Khosla, is an RSC Indian veteran and a local off-roading celebrity.
Yes, you can do it, man! Come on, come on! Release, release! Out, out, out! Big goal!
In the end, there could only be one overall winner, and it was Gurmeet Virdi and co-driver Kirpal Singh Tung of Gerari Off-Roaders Chandigarh, who emerged as the Force Gurkha RSC India 2017 overall champions with a total score of 2019 points out of 2600. Gurmeet successfully managed to defend his title and is the only Indian driver till date who has done so in the country's toughest off-road motorsport competition since its launch in 2014.